The sun rises over the coastline, painting the water with hues of gold and orange. Today we're diving into the secrets of catching two incredible flatfish species, Dover and lemon sole. These elusive creatures, masters of camouflage, present a unique challenge and reward for those who seek them out. Join me as we unravel the mysteries of their underwater realm, exploring the techniques and strategies that will transform you into a skilled flatfish angler. So gear up, cast your line, and prepare to be amazed by the hidden wonders that lie beneath the waves. Catching Dover and lemon sole requires a delicate touch, a subtle dance between angler and fish. Opt for a lightweight rod, something around 8 to 10 feet long with a sensitive tip. This will allow you to feel the slightest nibble, those telltale signs that a flatfish is testing your bait. A braided main line with a low diameter, around 10 to 15 pound test, will cut through the current and provide maximum sensitivity. Attach a fluorocarbon leader about 20 inches long and slightly lighter than your main line to provide near invisibility and abrasion resistance. When it comes to reels, a spinning reel in the 2500, 3000 size range will balance perfectly with your rod and offer smooth, effortless retrieves. By carefully selecting the right tackle, you'll be well prepared to detect the subtle takes of Dover and lemon sole. Just like any seasoned hunter knows their prey's territory, a successful angler must understand where their quarry likes to hide. Dover and lemon sole prefer shallow coastal waters with sandy or muddy bottoms, often lurking near estuaries, bays, and sheltered beaches. Look for areas with gentle slopes and patches of seaweed or rocks, as these provide ideal ambush points for flatfish. Pay close attention to depressions or disturbances on the seabed, as these could indicate a flatfish has recently settled in. Also, keep an eye out for small puffs of sand, a telltale sign that a flatfish is using its powerful fins to burrow into the seabed. By mastering the art of reading the underwater landscape, you'll increase your odds of locating these elusive creatures. In the underwater world, timing is everything. Dover and lemon sole are most active during low-light conditions, preferring to hunt for food during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. Early morning, just as the sun begins to peek over the horizon, is an ideal time to target these flatfish. As the day progresses and the sun climbs higher, Dover and lemon sole tend to retreat to deeper water, seeking refuge from the bright light and warmer temperatures. As the sun begins its descent and casts long shadows across the water, these flatfish once again become more active. By understanding the feeding patterns and preferred hunting times of Dover and lemon sole, you can plan your fishing trips to coincide with their peak activity periods. The ebb and flow of the tides exert a powerful influence on the marine environment, dictating the movements and feeding patterns of countless species. High tides in particular create ideal feeding opportunities for Dover and lemon sole. As the water level rises and floods the shallows, these flatfish venture closer to shore, following the incoming tide in search of crustaceans, worms, and other small creatures. During high tide, focus your fishing efforts on areas where the water is pushing in, covering new ground and stirring up the seabed. As the tide begins to recede, Dover and lemon sole will retreat with the water, returning to deeper areas until the next high tide. By timing your fishing trips to coincide with high tide, you'll be fishing in sync with the natural rhythms of the ocean. Imagine yourself as a predator lying in wait, camouflaged against the seabed. These flatfish are opportunistic feeders, primarily consuming a diet of small crustaceans, marine worms, and the occasional small fish. Live bait is always a top choice, as the natural movement and scent are irresistible to these predators. Sandworms, lugworms, and ragworms are all excellent options, their wriggling bodies mimicking the movements of the flatfish's natural prey. If live bait is not readily available, you can also tempt Dover and lemon sole with fresh or frozen baits. Small strips of squid, cuttlefish, or fish like mackerel or herring can be highly effective. By understanding the dietary preferences of Dover and lemon sole and selecting baits that mimic their natural prey, you'll significantly increase your chances of hooking into one of these prized flatfish. As we've explored, catching Dover and lemon sole is a dance of knowledge, skill, and a touch of angler's intuition. Remember to choose the right tackle, light and sensitive to detect their subtle bites. With these tips, you're ready to go out and catch some Dover and lemon sole. Happy fishing! Until next time, remember, adventure awaits those who cast their lines and dare to explore the hidden wonders beneath the waves.